Well, we don't do box openings here, so anyway, I believe that after 4 or 5 days, I got it, because it feels like it. Looks like a Summit. Now, I signed up, there it is, I signed up for the please give me my phone updates. I haven't gotten one yet. But it's here. Let's not be all itchy about it. Look at that there. Okay, good stud. That's better. I'd rather get the studs in this particular way. So let's see what these look like. Okay, let me open that. Okie doke. We'll do it like that. Crotch cam. Okay. Whoa. I don't know if they're worth $25 each, but that's okay. There's more of those. I'm going to have plenty of those. And then there's the other side. Okay, pretty cool. I got to do some other stuff around here, but I'm going to try to get this going. What else did I have in here? Oh, what do we got here? $100 wine card. Okay. Well, that's okay. I don't like to drink wine that much. Okay, and here's my, oh, those look right. Okay, so those look right. So I got 2 of those. Is actually going to be correct instead of using household plumbing fixtures. So that'll be nice. And then here's the big dog. Here's where we're going with all of this. I hope this is right. And this is, there's so many of them, there's really no sense in showing you the part number. You can order about whatever you want here. So I see how that'll be a universal standard for how to open boxes here. Or how to make boxes, I should say. Well, there she is. What a heavy mofo. Oop, there's one of those for the toolbox. Always throw those in your toolbox. And keeps your stuff from getting rusty. Help to stop. There you go. Okay, only got 1 drilling in it. That's pretty good. That means it balanced out pretty good originally. So you got a new ooh, that's nice. Got a new surface for the oil seal to ride on. Got the timing marks right there on it. Says Summit. Every time I start the camera, my phone goes off. Okay. I was thinking I'm not going to put that timing mark thing back on there, but because I don't know what that really is going to do for me. But I guess I might as well. I'm not gonna do any powder coating. Look, there's some oil in there too. Good. All right, that thing's heavy. Wait a minute. Where's this no sticker stuff? I didn't get a sticker. Well, no wonder I haven't ordered from them in a long time. Don't get a refrigerator magnet or toolbox magnet or anything like that. Then I'm not going to order from them anymore. I had a rather humorous conversation with Mick this morning concerning the measuring of the pipes that I did in the back of the shop where I couldn't really determine the size. So as you can tell, this is what I was doing. Ooh, look at all the spiders. Ugh, they're just everywhere. Gotta get rid of them. Okay, so that's 5/8 to 3/4. And I was trying to do all that. Well, that thing, I think that did okay. And so I don't think I talked about wrapping a little bit of tape around that, but I did some silicone tape just to sort of make it a little safer. So here they are. And I couldn't get a measurement on them because they're not really automotive. So that explains that. So this is roughly 3/4, roughly. And they're corroded. And so they are somewhere, I'm going to be very careful about this, they are 27/30 seconds. And if you go down from there, 53/64, 13, now see, look at that, 13/3/4. So they're over 3/4 a little bit. So I just wanted to make sure that we got this correct. So these are not being used for the function for which they were designed, but they worked. And see how thick they are? See, one's actually thicker than the other one. So Lord knows where this came from, but this is household galvanized pipe stuff here. So not to be confused. Okay, so I just wanted to clear that up because it was kind of funny the way I handled it, if I say so myself. Not funny me designing it to be funny, but just funny because it was just sort of randomly done. Okay, let's get the hose over here and see about flushing out this block a little bit. I'm going to leave these cloths here. I'm not going to do it a whole lot because it's pretty clean. I want to blow out this radiator and I want to blow out the block a little bit, not very much, and just sort of just get the random scum out of there. And so anyway, I thought one of the funniest things I did was when I was putting this thermostat in, it says it goes like, okay, you got to put it in, you got to go like this. No, it doesn't matter. I thought that was pretty funny, but nobody said anything about that. You know, comedy is hard. Okay, we're ready to blow it out, Howard. And I'm going to just leave that stuff down there. And I got my hose ready, and we can look in here and see what we see. See, it's got some scumminess in there. Let's just blow that out. So I need both hands. So here we go. Well, I guess I could try this. I don't know. I don't want to do that. You know, it's fun to show action here. So let's see if I can do that. It's raining. God darn it. There it comes. And just sort of stir that around back and forth and go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's why I put a cloth over that. Oh, and here comes the music at the bad. Ooh. It's coming out pretty clean. That's probably good enough. It don't take much. And we're going to stick it in that hole right there. So that means we're going to get water coming out of here. Remember, this bolt down here is the one that, what a mess, is the one that leaks out. Let's see how that goes. I'm going to leave you continuous here. Alright, turn them off. Alright, wasn't supposed to rain today, I didn't think. I think they said at 5. It ain't nowhere near 5. Okay, so here we go. Okay. Sorry about burying your nose in the cloth there. There he goes. Oh! I don't think I need to do this very much. You can see the dirty water kind of coming out of the block and all. And see it coming out of that hole right there. Oh. See it coming out of that hole right there. That's the one that you got to put some Loctite or some, you know, Permatex on to help avoid a leak. Okay, enough of that. Now, since I didn't get that block drain out over there, I stuck the hose up where the water pump fitting is, and a bunch of grimy, greasy gopher guts came pouring out of there. So I'm going to blow this side out a little bit more, but I just went in through the water pump holes, and I got a bunch of rusty old gunk out of there. So, okay, I'm feeling good about it. I don't feel, not going to bring the propane torch over here and take that thing out, not going, or the acetylene torch. But a bunch of stuff's coming out good. That's what we want. Okay, these little nipples work perfectly. I hadn't checked them in the hose yet, but that don't matter. So I have decided to go ahead and get my tap here, put some grease on it, and I'm going to try to get this cleaned up. Let's do something else while we're doing stuff. So let's get that in there so we get a good tight seal on that. And let me slip my hand through the lariat. So now we got to ask the question. This is the new balancer. Gotta remember to put some grease here. And that's pretty good. Oh, yeah, baby. Yes, sir. Okay, so we're doing good there. And it says something about heating this up and whatnot. I don't know if I want to do that. or heating something up, but hopefully that it's just going to slip on there and we won't have any troubles. We don't want any troubles. Look at the gunk I got out of them threads. Well, this is why you do that. And remember, this is a half-inch 14th NPT. I gotta turn the music down, but anyway, worth doing right there. Okay, so in this circumstance, I use the yellow tape for petrol, the whatever kind of tape that is, and I don't know what that green flower means. So, and I put some of that non-hardening paste on it, and we were going to start this out. And okay, that feels good. And let's see, we've got this socket, which is the socket that fits it, whatever it is. I think it was 22 millimeters. And ooh, let's see. All right, I think we understand that thing. Go ahead and put that in there so you don't forget. And about ready to start pulling some gaskets off and put the cover on. Oh, okay, come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. See, it says 5/8 right there on it. And there's the nipple right there. And it looks like we're going to be fine here. Yep, that's going to be just extra dandy. This is the one that goes on the water pump. See how that looks? Great, huh? Now, one of the things to remember is get your gray stuff, get a good glop on your finger, and make sure your old stuff's out of there. And you want to put the glop from where the oil pan meets the block, right here and here. Just glop a little on there. Can't hurt nothing. Remember, your alignment dowels are going to help you out. So that's one of the spots. So let's see if we can slip this thing on here. Oh, I don't want to be hooking my sleeves on. I hit those sharp points a couple of times, so I got 5 rags on them. Cloth. We don't have rags in Bob's. Cloth, cloth, cloth. Sorry. Admonished. Now I've got that thing started, but I'm going to take her up on the lift now so I can look underneath and make sure I get that bottom seal in. I don't want it rolling over on me. So I'm going to be sklush sklush. Ooh, well, I don't know what it's going to do here. It's supposed to be worse in a little while. Let's go up and do this right. Be sure and unplug your lights and keep your tools and your fittings down on the ground. And we're going to take a look here and see what we got. What's that noise I hear? Oh, it's rain. Sounds like a fan blowing, but it's rain. See the raindrops falling from my eyes. Okay, let's see what we got here. And I don't have a lot of good. I can get this socket back. Now you can retrieve all the stuff that you lost before. There's that rubber band I was telling you about. Okay, let's put this here. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. Yeah, see right here. Let me grab that light. So you gotta be careful about this seal right here going in. You gotta worry about it here and there. And I got some lubricant on there. See, it's stringy. And so this, I'm gonna need both hands for this. So let's put that right there, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. If you get silicone on your camera, just let it dry. Ask me how I know. So you put in your screws a little bit with some blue Loctite on them, and then you end up sort of just tucking this end, and then it'll start to just want to slip in. Watch your keyways here at the tops of the rubber thing. Let's just take a little bit. So we're going to tighten this up. Let's see if I can find a way to get a little bit better light on this, and so I can show you what's going on. Oh, there you go. Oh, I found this light. What am I doing, you crazy thing? I found my good light. It was underneath the vehicle. Here's my Strata Cruiser here. That thing will stick a lot better. See? All right, so now I'll do it left-handed. So you can see that thing is sort of scooching in there, and you just sort of keep going around. Now you don't want to go all the way tight because you got to get the other ones in up high. But you can see it pulling it in. So once you get it tucked in, see it, you can see the rim. Okay, I feel like that's a win. Now I'm gonna get, before I go all the way in, I'm gonna get a little bit more silicone and put where the rubber meets the block and the pan. I'm gonna just get a fingerful of gray, wipe it down, and then I'm gonna put the rest of the bolts in, and then maybe we can slip on that that harmonic balancer. Okay, so get some goo in there while you can do her. Glad I found that thing. I was a little worried about it. I actually searched the shop one time. Usually it's better if you just wait. If you never listen to the babies, I recommend that you do. They got some good stuff out there. Okay, the gray pinched out from around the tough spots down there that y'all know about. And I've gone around 2 or 3 times, and then just look up your torque spec. We're about ready to fit the harmonic balancer on. So I hope that works. We're about to find out. And they're pretty talkative about heating stuff up and all, but I don't know how you can do that when you got your seal right there and all. I just don't think that's a good idea, but everybody's different. So let's put a little bit of lube right there around this thing. That's what I was thinking when I did it. And make sure that's open. And we don't want to get too much there. And you just want to kind of run that around there. Don't take a whole lot. You don't want it slashing up and splattering all over your belts or anything. Don't think that happened, but just do it nice and easy. Okay, now clean your hands off. Don't get grease all over that thing. Let's see where we are here, okay? Let's see if we can get this thing on. I hope that bolt will work. Might need a thinner washer. I don't know. We'll wait till we get there. Ooh. Okay, we have her on there. I found a slightly longer bolt and a little bit thinner washer. And now we hopefully will pull that into place. Looks like she's moving to me. Okay. Alright, well, I know that's a thrilling episode there, but let me just kind of do this by myself, if you don't mind. So I've got it on there. I'm not going to tell you how I did it. Just follow the instructions, okay? So I kind of wanted to check the lineup on my air conditioner compressor and my belt, and it looks pretty good. You can do a lot of damage real quick putting that thing on, so just be careful, and we'll see how this all goes. So I just really wanted to see if that looked lined up. So I've got the bolt in at the specified torque, the center bolt. I've got the 3 bolts that hold on this particular pulley here in the manner that it should be held on. She probably could be started right about now, but I'm not going to do it. I'll see about that tomorrow. I don't know. I got too many things here rattling around, and I don't want to clean up right yet. So I don't know. What do you think I should do? I think. I don't know. Let's. I've got the alternator unplugged. There's nothing that can really do any damage. Let's just. I think I'll just leave that now. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna figure it out. Let's just clean up a little bit and give her a crank over. How about that? Put that right there so you won't forget it. Why do you do a macro on me? What's with you? Okay, I'll sleep better if I do this. That's the wrong time by a long margin. Okay, step 1, connect battery, and then you're gonna turn that on, and then you turn this on, And we hope she's going to start and run just a little bit. Well, there you go. I guess that answers that question, doesn't it? Well, I'm proud. Well now, that makes things a little brighter, don't it? Makes you feel like somebody. I don't know how she'll do on the road, but I can mess with the timing then. Because, you know, you probably have adjusted your timing to compensate for that wobbly chain that was in there. So, well, thank you. Thank you, Jesus. And she was pretty smooth, too. Smoother than she was. So, sometimes you get that gut feeling, you better go with it. Just don't be lazy. And so tomorrow I can proceed to finishing out here. It's not really that hard. It just takes a lot of time. I got some centrifugal pumps to build tonight. They don't take me very long, so we'll do that. Bonus footage. There might be a new sponsor there. I don't know. We'll see. Sean's down there power washing one of the motor graders. He loves my power washer thing. I think he uses it 3 or 4 times a week. I was going to talk about this thing. If you get one of these, nothing on the back. Ooh, somebody's writing me. So in order to put one of these harmonic balancers on, the engine's got to be cold. Take off the old damper, good idea. There's a tool for that. I didn't know that. I just used my puller. Guess that is the tool. Let's see, make sure you got a 7/16 unified thread, something, if you want to do that, I guess. But you inspect everything, clean everything, steel wool, examine the key, replace the front oil seal. Now this is the part where I would suggest you check your chain and change that if you want to, or I did the chain and gears as you saw. And then it says you got to put the thing in an oven at a maximum of 250 degrees for 15 minutes, and it'll expand the hub of the damper and all that. So I don't know. It is essential that you preheat if you don't have the special tool. So I don't know what all that is. Put some oil on, make sure your oil seal's lubricated. If you're not using a damper tool, all that stuff, use gloves, don't burn your hands. Okay, got it. So anyway, I didn't heat it up or anything. It didn't exactly slip on, but it did okay. Supplied, you know, if you do this, if you're not. Okay, and then it says to 65 pound-feet and use Loctite to secure the crank. I remember the first time I used Loctite was in this exact application on an old Volkswagen, 53 Volkswagen I had. Check the pulley alignment. Yeah, that's a big one there, isn't it? Yeah, I've got problems there. That'll be the next video. And restart the engine, and best of luck to you and yours. So that's the way you put the damper on. It's pretty complicated. I was kind of surprised. It isn't. It's real super tight tolerances. So just keep that in mind, and make sure you got plenty of room. Don't be, you know, stuff like that. And I will confess, one time I dropped a screwdriver on my TR4A, and I hit the bottom of the radiator just perfectly and poked a little hole in it. And just from dropping it was a Sunday night, so I had to fill it up with pepper and drive to work the next day. It was okay. It wasn't that bad, but I had to take it off and get it fixed. It Kurt's radiator. So, okay. Takes care of that.